Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand aquarium emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia with me, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. This is the show where you get to compete in feats of trivia against your own fellow lowly third-dimensional beings. And of course, with me, as always, is Intern Patrice. Intern Patrice, hello.
I'm Intern Kristie.
That's right, Intern Charlene is here.
Oh my gosh, you're so right, Fluval. I'm Intern Kristie.
Thank you, Intern Priscilla.
Oh my god, Fluval, I'm so excited for tonight. Do you know why?
Oh, I mean, is it just because you get to be in my presence, or is there something more?
Oh
Yes!
My god, you're so wise! Oh my god.
The audience is saying hello to you, Intern Charlene.
Hello, I'm Intern Kristie. Hi.
Happy Rogue 10 says, damn, them eyes. Well done, Kristie.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I stuck my face into a particle accelerator today, and this is what happened. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it every week. Ah!
And thank you all for your tributes. But you know what? Speaking of a tribute, I want to show a tribute we received last week from Crudly Drawn. We got art of Intern Christine and her clones cleaning the studio tanks. And it's just such wonderful art. So
such wonderful
go to twitter.com.
Art.
Go to Crudly D on Twitter.
Surprisingly accurate.
Yes, surprisingly accurate.
Crudly.
Shockingly accurate.
Crudly. I have my eyes on you, okay?
I agree, Stephen
I
Premmel.
found your cameras in our studios, Crudly. I know you're trying to steal the secret of incredible media! And you're never gonna get it.
You're never gonna get our secrets.
You're never gonna get it.
You're never gonna get our secrets.
You're never gonna get it. Because you're not a fifth-dimensional being. The aquarium are incredible. Just give up.
Just give up.
Just give up.
Good question. Good question, Stephen Premmel. Good question.
Well, of course Cardley can do trivia.
Yeah.
Because that's just obeying the incredible whims of Grand Trivia Master of the Aquarium Empire Fluval.
That's right.
The most transcendent media ever. Trivia.
And you know what my whims are right now?
What?
My whims say that you should go to Kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app and enter the room code 1859736.
Oh, I almost forgot, Fluval. Why don't we call up our random guest?
Oh, of course. Yeah, let's do that while people join.
All right, great. I'm gonna set off the random guest generator.
Set it off.
It's probably working. No, I'm just gonna use. It's really good. It's totally good.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay, this is good.
This seems all like it's working fine so far.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got this.
And let's see.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Who? What are you doing here?
Just trying to activate the random guest generator.
Yeah, we tried to
Of
accurate the
course.
random
I
This is
guest
very
generator. What else would we
I
do?
sent up the chain. I sent 3 requests in. We're missing a phase sprocket.
A face
It's not
sprocket.
gonna work unless we get the phase sprockets.
And
Here
you
I go.
didn't get a face sprocket?
why didn't
This
you-
is now our
We put in a
fault.
work order for a phase sprocket 3 weeks ago. No phase sprocket. You know you have to replace the phase sprockets once every 3 fliglars. Otherwise, the random generator will work. What are you trying to do? You trying to blow a hole in the space station? I'm gonna have to repair that.
Pug, can I get your intern number, please?
Yeah, what's your intern number, Pug?
Can
Oh
I get
yeah,
your
you
intern
guys.
number, assignment, and regiment?
Yeah. Intern 555
555
5
55
55
55 7. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. What's your regimen?
I'm the repair pug.
You're the repair pug.
The repair Pug. Why didn't you just
Have you
repair
guys not
this
been
thing?
getting my memos? Have you not been getting my memos?
I thought we spaced all of the repair pugs.
You did. You spaced the rest of them. Yeah.
But how did you avoid
How are
getting
you here?
spaced?
I don't know.
spaced
Someone
the pugs.
someone said I was essential, so you know.
Essential.
Essential, huh?
Oh yeah,
Essential.
I'm the pug who knows how to fix the whatchamacallit, you know.
The phase sprockets? Do you know
Yeah.
how to fix those? Because you should really get on that.
You can't fix a space rocket without a neutrino realigner. Have you not been getting my work orders? I said 3 weeks ago to intern Corgi 3 weeks ago. Told her.
We spaced intern Corgi
Classic
4
Corgi.
weeks ago. You
Classic
clearly
Corgi.
went back in time, gave a memo to the Corgi. The Corgi got spaced. The order's not going anywhere. Do you know why, Intern Pug? Do you know why? Because we canceled the entire dog department, all right? We tried. We did a lot of research, and you cannot teach old dogs new tricks. That's why we only have the puppy division open now. So are you a puppy? Are you a puppy, Intern Pug? Intern Pug.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing about those puppies. Those puppies don't know how to realign the phase matrix. I'll tell you that. Now, hear me. Here. I know what you're thinking. Look.
What am I thinking?
What
The
are we
rates
thinking?
aren't, my rates aren't reasonable, but I'll do quality work. Quality work.
What about this show makes you think the quality work is what we're after right now?
Look, all I'm saying, you want a well-tuned guest generator?
I
You
do.
gotta put in
Yes.
time. You gotta. It's like my grandpappy middle management pug used to say. You gotta put in time with the snoot, or else you're gonna get the boot.
Yeah, you are gonna get the boot. But you know what?
Plausible
You know what?
deniability points out that Pug does quality bork.
Work, yeah. Nah.
And if you have some quality bork, you should join our Kahoot.
Toilet Earth Carl.
Welcome, Pug. Welcome, Toilet Earth
Pug.
Carl. Welcome,
Not
Not Ryan Johnson. And welcome, Stephen Premel.
Welcome. Middle management Pug was wise, too wise. We spaced him. Too wise.
Oh, welcome, Jazz Tired Son.
Hello and welcome. Tiredness is an excellent sign that you're doing your job right.
Absolutely.
An intern should be tired. An intern should be sore. An intern should be missing one or more of their limbs and or digits. That's how you know.
Look, I'll tell
You're
you
doing a
what.
good
I'll
job
tell
as
you
an
what.
intern.
I've been sore. I've been
What?
sore for weeks. My tail, it's got 3 coils now. Had 2 when I started this gig. It's got 3 now. Look at these rolls. Look at these rolls. I'm getting middle-aged pug rolls right now, and that's because I keep sending in the work orders. They keep not going through. I mean, what am I supposed to do with a phase neutrino that doesn't have a sprocket attached to it? What am I gonna do with that?
That's a good question. I just had to show the rolls you were talking about.
Yep.
With that zoom.
With that zoom.
Oh, Jazz Fatson Montgomery says their
Yes.
3 dimensions are tired, length, and length.
That's fantastic.
Stephen Premel says you're
I
the
love
best
that
intern
area.
pug. Oh, you're gonna do your best. Do your best, intern pug. Do your best.
Do your best, Intern Pug. Intern Pug, so you may be entirely useless, mostly, but today you do have a little bit of a use. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, what's your use?
Well, I assume you guys are gonna ask me to fix all the. Did I mention the thing about the studio cats? What are we gonna do
What
the
about
studio
the cats?
What
Look,
about the studio cats?
They're all over the place. Look at
Yeah. When we remove them, nothing works.
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
one right behind you.
Now I've been trying to say things about that. I think there's a reason nothing works, and it's because we don't have a clean ship here. Have you guys not been getting my work orders?
Intern Pug.
You keep talking about these work orders like we're supposed to read things that are our responsibility.
Yeah, I gave it over to Intern Great Dane the other day.
Oh, we also spaced Intern Great Dane.
We spaced the entire dog division.
Yeah, no more dogs.
No more dogs, only puppies. And studio cats, come on! That's like 101 multidimensional space physics. You need a studio cat or else nothing will work. But do you know what your use is today, Intern Pug? Intern Pug, you're gonna face some feats of trivia.
That's right.
And you know what, Fluval? Why don't we
I think
do
it's
this?
time to get
Why don't
started.
we do this fun little thing, though?
What are we gonna do? I just was so
Based
raring
on
to
how
go.
Intern Pug does in these feats of trivia, we may or may not space you.
Oh yeah, we may space you, Pug. We may space you.
We may space you.
All right,
It depends
yes.
on how you do in these feats of trivia. So let's see how
Let's
clever
get
you are with
going.
your work orders and not liking studio cats. All right.
Here we go with grand trivia. Question number 1 coming
That's
up.
right
Everyone
back
thinks it's
here.
fair if we space you, but which carnivorous plant famously commanded, "Feed me, Seymour"? Was that Audrey 2, Petey Piranha, Treebeard, or Pao Zotozan as immortalized in Farscape?
I got one thing. Anyone taking an early lunch break? I gotta yell them to feed me also. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like your
I don't.
endorsement of gross
No.
matter consumption,
That's
but that's
disgusting.
fair.
That's just
But yeah, 6 of you got it correct. It is in fact Audrey. There's 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. Audrey is a carnivorous plant from another planet. Talk about biodiversity.
very important.
All of the other carnivorous plants, why they had other commands. Let's check our leaderboard.
Yeah, I meant to hit the red one, but I'm a little colorblind, so
That's fair. That's fair. That is a mean green mother. You're right. Plausible deniability. And Toilet Earth Carl is in first, Stephen Premel in second, Happy Rogue in third, Not Ryan Johnson in fourth, and Jas Tiredson in
Fluval.
fifth. Oh, Stephen Premel has a question for you, Intern Pug. What planet are you from?
Yeah, what
Pug
planet
Earth.
are you from?
Pug Earth. That makes
Pug
sense.
Earth. Oh yeah.
Pug Earth.
We did
It's
that
in the
like-
Bork quadrant.
Oh, the Bork Quadrant.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what a good... Who's a good quadrant? Who's a good
a good quadrant?
quadrant?
Yeah.
What? What a good
Speaking of good
quadrant.
quadrants, let's go to the next question. Which beloved children's author wrote Johnny Cash's classic song, A Boy Named Sue? Was that Roald Dahl, Shel Silverstein, Judy Blume, or Rafi?
Can you imagine Judy Blume?
Are you there, God? It's me, Sue.
It's me, toxic masculinity. Teach it to me.
Are you there, God? It's me, Folsom Prison. Yeah, 4 of you got it correct. It was, in fact, Shel Silverstein, the author behind books like The Giving Tree. And fun fact, I, Fluval Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, wrote the book The Giving Me, because I'm always giving you amazing feats of trivia. And let's go to the leaderboard to see who truly appreciates my giving nature. It's Stephen Premel up in first place. Ryan Johnson. Sorry, not Ryan Johnson. Wink in second place.
I think
Toilet.
Ryan Johnson.
I think it's Ryan Johnson, straight from the set
Johnson.
of Knives Out 2 in Greece.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
absolutely.
The Giving Me Fluval from Beyond Time. Thank you, Stephen Premel.
Yes.
I mean,
Toilet
if you
Earth
were
Carl.
really giving, you'd be giving me some proper tools to work with over here. But this is this is why the phase pylons keep falling down.
Maybe we just want to teach you to make do with what you're given. Because as a lowly third-dimensional being, you'll never be in an ideal situation. You'll never be like me.
Well, I'm not in an
perfect
ideal
being.
situation. Ideal situation, my work orders would go through. I gave a work order to intern Pekingese the other day. Nothing happened with it.
So, have you noticed the common thread that you gave
Spaced.
things to all of the dogs, and we spaced all the
We
dogs?
spaced all the dogs, Pug! I don't know how you weren't spaced. You were probably off making strange noises somewhere, just breathing, and people thought you were a part of the machinery.
MacBeer418 is correct. This mammal does complain a lot.
So much.
You guys are using some language I don't really understand, but I'll put a memo in about it. We'll see. We'll get it done. Don't worry. It'll happen.
You know what else?
That's the thing about dogs. They're just so into bureaucracy.
They love bureaucracy.
Love bureaucracy.
Oh, Happy Rogue 10. Wait, when you say all, do you mean all or just most?
Well, we kept the puppy division.
That's true. We have the puppy division, but just not and the senior dog division as well, just not the dog division.
Yeah,
They're entirely separate and unrelated. The senior dogs are an advisory council.
Yes, very important.
You know what else is important? The next question. Question number 3. The Jim Henson Company provided creature effects for which early 2000s science fiction series? Was that Farscape, Stargate SG-1, Star Trek Enterprise, or Pigs in Space? The Next Generation. Seen here is a real alien, not a puppet.
Hey, Intern Pug.
Yeah, Pug.
Yeah, what's up?
Were you involved in the makings of Pugs in Space?
You
will be when we space you. You will be.
Pugs.
Yeah, we don't like to
in-
talk about that one. That has some pretty bad representation of pugs, and we're not a big fan of it.
I'm not a big fan of getting spaced. Wow.
Wow! 7 of you got it correct. It was Farscape, which ran from March of 1999 to March of 2003, and it was also executive produced by Jim Henson's son, Brian Henson. Let's see the leaderboard. Oh!
Pug's on
Pug
the board.
is on the board! Pug is on the board. In first place is Stephen Premmel. In second, not Ryan Johnson with an answer streak of 3 in a row. Happy Rogue in third place. Toilet Earth Carl in fourth. And Pug rounding out the leaderboard in fifth.
Oh yeah, been to Toilet Earth. That's a good place. Good drinks there.
Let's go to the next question.
Yeah, let's go to the next question. Which is the only Star Wars film to have been nominated for the Best Picture Academy Award? Is that A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, The Last Jedi, or Caravan of Courage, An Ewok Adventure? Pug,
That
do
one
you
with
have
the
any-
little fuzzy guys.
Yeah, that's the one with the little fuzzy guys,
Yeah,
and I think that's the one with Wilford Brimley.
I like that one. It's relatable.
As a little fuzzy guy, I'm sure you love that.
Couple good boys.
Lots of good boys. Oh, 2 of you got it correct. It was, in fact, A New Hope. It was also the only Star Wars film to be nominated for or win Best Film Editing. And the film editing crew included Marsha Lucas, who at the time was George Lucas's wife. And let's check these leaderboards to see if our honors are more evenly distributed. Happy Rogue is up in second, taking it from Ryan Johnson, who, much like he didn't get a Best Picture nomination for The Last Jedi, lost second place.
Tragedy.
MacBeer 418 saying the Academy is bullshit.
That's true.
I don't really disagree, but you know what's not bullshit? Question 5. Weird Al Yankovic wrote and starred in which 1989 movie? The Naked Gun, UHF, Spy Hard, or Tapeheads? Are you a big Weird Al fan, Pug?
Oh yeah. I like that one song he does about what is it called? Yeah. The one
Is it the
You
one
know the
about
one.
food?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I love his song about food.
Yeah.
Fun fact: when Nirvana was when Nirvana was the musical guest on SNL, he called Kurt Cobain there and said, "Can I do a parody of Smells Like Teen Spirit?" And he said, "What food is it gonna be?" And he's like, "No, it's not. It's not about food this time." But 70 got it correct. It was in fact UHF, where he played George Newman, who stumbles into managing a low-budget UHF station and finds success through offbeat programming like Uncle Nutsy's Clubhouse, where kids get shot with a fire hose, and has multiple parodies, including Conan the Librarian. 70 got it correct. Let's see who got it quickest and rises up the leaderboard. Wow, Ryan Johnson. Rising like the opposite of a brick. Toilet Earth Carl in third, Pug in fourth, and Happy Rogue in fifth. Oh, Stephen Premel says they went to a midnight release of Looper that Ryan Johnson introduced, and he was the only person who stood up and cheered woo when he entered the room.
Crazy.
I would absolutely stand up and cheer when I got to meet Ryan Johnson. Unless, of course, my memory was erased. And speaking of memory erasure, let's go to the next question. Lacuna is a medical company which erases Joel Barish's memories of his ex. In which film? Is that Memento, Total Recall, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, or Overboard? 1987. Wow! Those were quick answers. 70, you got it correct. It was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind when he discovers that his ex Clementine had her memories of their relationship erased. He decides to also have his memories erased. Yeah, Overboard is the movie where someone, like, hits their head and falls in love with a captain of a boat.
What?
I think, or is that Captain Ron?
Look,
They're both
you guys are gonna tell me
boat-related
now you
romances.
guys want the memory erasing device up back online too. Look, I gave a work order,
Right,
you know?
that's the
Like
key.
whose tail do I gotta chase over here to get a damn work order through? I mean, I swear.
One of the studio cats, probably.
I would like for you to reactivate it so you can erase everyone's memory of me not being sure that I was correct.
Yes.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
an
we're
appropriate
gonna
yes.
need a couple phase couplers for that.
I mean, that's sort of your job, is to go
Yeah.
for
We've
The-
been over this. We've been over this.
phase protocols.
Pug Union doesn't
Boy,
cover phase
boy,
couplers.
boy.
Pug Union only covers phase
Go get a
modulators.
face coupler.
Well,
Go
let's-
get a face coupler. Go get us a face
I'm just
coupler.
gonna see how you
Come
did.
on.
Okay, you did okay. You did okay. Maybe if you win this, your prize will be not being spaced
Yes.
and getting the phase couplers. How about that? How about you're playing for
Okay.
your ability to repair any of the stuff you have to repair for your job?
Okay, now
know,
we're
your
talking.
profession.
Now we're talking. Man,
Yeah,
Okay, so
Lindsay
you
Premel
did-
points out, yes, Overboard
the
is
end
the
of
one
the
about
day-
female indenturement.
Oh
you
my.
did get the work order then that I gave to Intern Golden Retriever, right?
No. You'll have to resubmit all the work orders because we spaced all the dogs.
spaced them.
You know what you could do? You could go out into space and fetch all those work orders from all the dogs
All right,
in
all right.
space.
Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking none
Okay.
more of this highbrow boogly boogly talk. This is some real down to earth pug stuff now. Okay.
Speaking of
Fetch.
someone who will recently no longer be down to Earth, let's go to our next question. Which American billionaire bought the Washington Post in 2013? Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, or Lex Luthor? Two of these listed billionaires are very similar. Oh yes, Plausible Deniability points out that you should please retrieve Intern Golden Retriever. But 8 of you got it correct. It was in fact Jeff Bezos, Amazon and Blue Origin founder, who, fun fact, I guess this is a Fluval's fact fractal actually, insurance companies refuse to insure him going into space
Oh my.
because
Yeah,
He's
I
a
mean, with the
billionaire.
conditions up here, I'm not surprised. I mean, like, you know, I was just talking to Intern Rottweiler the other day. You know how much of the, I mean, you guys are constantly bypassing the safety interlocks on this thing.
well, I mean, think about how hard it is for you as a pug that's been genetically modified to do better living in space.
That's a really good point, Just Fast.
That's a great well. Yeah, you're right.
Wouldn't
you know?
he have more money than any insurance company possibly could?
Yes, but if there's one thing billionaires like, it's not spending their money, even though they can do it to end world hunger
Christ.
and give everyone health care. So thank you, billionaires, for not doing that. We applaud you for not ending human suffering, because that would really
Yes.
interfere with our programming if you did.
Yes, absolutely. Late stage capitalism
Good question.
who will survive really needs to last a couple more seasons.
Good question. Good question, Jess Fatson Montgomery. But speaking of skyrocketing into the stratosphere, let's check our leaderboard as Ryan Johnson's... not Ryan Johnson, just in that... But fantastic! Has a fantastic streak of 3 correct answers in a row. Oh yeah, the guy from Action Park did buy an insurance company. That is
What?
true. Because it was the most dangerous theme park in America, so...
So he bought his own insurance?
Insurance
company
company
to
won't
insure
refuse you if you own it.
himself.
Yeah. If you own the insurance company, they'll never refuse you insurance.
But then so he would get the insurance from everyone else who bought insurance from that
Presumably,
company?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Presumably.
Wow.
Speaking of great schemes, let's go to our next question. Before settling on the name Mickey, Walt Disney almost gave his mouse which name? Monty Mouse, Mortimer Mouse, Millhouse Mouse, or Moose Mouse?
Moose Mouse!
Moose Mouse!
Moose Mouse is actually one of my favorite interns.
Oh, 8 of you got that correct as well. It was Mortimer Mouse. Walt changed it at the urging of his wife Lillian, who was also an ink artist and animator. She felt like Mortimer was too pompous of a name, unlike
Yes.
Moose Mouse, who would be the people's champion.
Moose Mouse!
Moose Mouse! Do you know Moose Mouse, Intern Pug?
Yeah. I mean, unless he's that little intern mouse that keeps taking my wrenches like that.
You've
By
gotta
the way,
meet Moose
I'm
Mouse.
putting a formal complaint to HR about that guy. Who's the HR rep these days?
HR. HR. I'm pretty sure that stands for have returned to space because we spaced them.
Also, like, human resources would have been a very narrow slice of the
Yeah.
intern program here at the Grand Aquarium Empire. There's so many who are not.
Yeah,
humans.
why would human resources
Why would you
help
care about
you,
human resources?
Paga?
You're a dog.
Well, because I'm trying to get a couple of humans to come help me out up here. You know, like I'm only one pug. I only got 4 paws. All right, you know, there's work to be done. You know,
I think you could do better than humans.
I mean, yeah, I am doing better than humans right now, but looks like
you need humans.
I mean, I need someone to go. You know, I can't be fetching everything. I love a good fetch. You know me. I love a good fetch, but I can't be out here fetching everything all the time. You know.
Let's see if you fetched first place by checking the leaderboard. You're still on there. You're in 4th, but in 1st is not Ryan Johnso. In 2nd is Steven... Well, wait, just as a second. Is not Ryan Johnso Ryan Johnson?
It's
not Ryan Johnso, but is it Ryan Johnson? You know?
It could be Ryan Johnson's brother.
It could
Ryan
be.
Johnso.
Oh, yeah. Jess Tyronson is now in 5th place, but 5 players have an answer streak of 4 in a row correct. That's pretty impressive. Good job to all of you.
We should also get on that sentient cloud made of the concept of scritches.
Yes, yeah. I think we should try to track them down. How about that? How about that's an extra little
Bonus.
perk.
Oh, Pug.
If you win this, you get to also work with the sentient cloud made of scritches.
Oh yeah. Me. Oh, I love that guy. That guy's a real hoot and a half. You know, it's a real
Big hoot and a half.
the real Borkinson, if you know what I mean.
Borkinson.
I do. And let's see if you know what I mean when we go to the next question. The National Comedy Center is based in blank, which is also Lucille Ball's hometown. Is that Buffalo, New York, Elmira, New York, Jamestown, New York, or Blue Ball, Pennsylvania, real town? Named after a inn that hung a blue ball in front of it.
What was the ball made of? Like a rubber ball?
I think like a rubber ball, yeah.
Yeah,
but-
I'm a big fan of Lucille Ball. You know, I used to chase her all over the place.
The answer is Jamestown. It began as the Lucille Ball Desi Arnaz Museum and Fluval's Fact Fractal. The National Comedy Center gives you wristbands as you walk around, which track your humor profile. And then the exhibits respond by presenting material that fits your interests, from broad slapstick to edgy humor. And did you know Radio Free Multiverse is the only thing recommended to everyone, regardless of their humor profile?
Absolutely.
But this was a divisive answer, so let's see the leaderboard to see how it's brought some chaos.
Not Ryan Johnso.
No, Ryan Johnso's holding strong, but Toilet Earth Carl gave Stephen Premel a swirly as he sunk down to 3rd place. But Combo Breaker, 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 4 in a row. How you doing, Pug? Did you get that correct? Did you get that wrong?
I wasn't really paying attention. Some guy came in to deliver some messages, and I had to bark at him for a second.
I'm glad you have your priorities straight.
I
You know,
mean,
that's-
like, look, that's the other thing. These guys keep, it's like I said to Intern Shih Tzu the other day. When are they gonna stop delivering messages in here? I don't know who they are. I gotta chase them out.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do it. You gotta do
Did Intern Shih Tzu tell you guys that?
We spaced Intern Shih Tzu.
We spaced that.
But
We're
also,
in space, Pug. We spaced
we spaced Shih Tzu.
Yes, he was shit at his job. You're right,
That's
Happy
why
Rogue.
we spaced intern Shih Tzu,
Yes.
Happy Rogue. I feel like it's all very
So it was
clear.
shit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But, now that Stephen Premmel has gone down to the sewer of third place, let's go to the next question. Which Golden Age Hollywood actress born Lucille LeSueur gained her stage name via a contest in the magazine Movie Weekly? Was that Betty Davis, Joan Crawford, Marilyn Monroe, or Mommy Dearest?
Oh.
Seen here, of course, is Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
The movie planet.
Yeah.
5 of you got it correct. It was Joan Crawford. The winning suggestion was actually Joan Arden, but that was taken, so she became Joan Crawford instead. And in an interview years later, she said she hated the name because it sounded like Joan Crawfish, which is, I think Joan Crawfish is a great
Much better.
actress.
better name.
Transcends all mammalian performances,
Yes, absolutely.
A hard chitinous shell is the key to any performance, if you ask
Very
me.
true. Chitinous shells. See, Intern Pug, you don't have a hard chitinous shell. And this is one of the reasons we spaced all of the dogs.
Yeah,
All of them.
all of them.
Well, it is what it is. Yeah, you can't get this much pudge belly without eating all the kibble. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh, that's disgusting.
it can't be
Ugh, matter consumption. Ugh.
Matter
No, thank you.
consumption.
Not
Now
for
I
me,
could build
love
I
your
could build
hatred.
you a hard shell, but you're gonna have to give me the supplies. I'm gonna have to
Wait, what?
quote you.
You could build me a hard shell. I could have like a mech that I'm walking around and it goes like
I mean,
as I walk around in it. I could go ba-da-da-da-da-da as I like blast people with it. Because I've always wanted to walk in a room in a giant mech and just go, and then I started blasting.
yeah, we'd probably
That
build
would
you
be-
that one. I can I'll go holler over at Intern
cool.
Bulldog. We can get it started for you.
Oh, we spaced
Yeah.
Intern Bulldog.
Oh,
Sorry
that's
about
yeah.
that. Sorry
Let's
about
distract ourselves from the loss of my mech with the leaderboard. Pug is up in third place. Jas Tyronson is in fourth. Stephen Premmel in fifth. Not
Wow.
Ryan Johnso has a streak of 6 correct answers in a row. That is, I believe, more movies than Ryan Johnson has made. So,
Also, absolutely just pheasant. You cannot make an omelet without spacing dogs. Your grandpappy was wise.
your grandpappy made some, I'll just say, and maybe this is me as a being who doesn't really eat food,
Nah.
but there's some intriguing omelets.
Very true.
Speaking of intrigue, I think it's time to go to question number 11. What do you say? Because we're doing it! Red Square is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Russia, China, Cuba, or Berkeley, California. Seen here is Red Square.
Oh, okay.
This is Red Square.
I thought perhaps it was just a red square. Oh!
Now, it's located on
Russia.
the eastern wall of the Kremlin, and Red Square is one of the
Oh.
oldest and largest squares in Moscow, and has been a World Heritage Site since 1990.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question for you, Smarty Pantses. Why do they call it Red Square when it's gray?
I mean, I think that's just a matter of perception,
Yeah.
Pug. Like, to me, it looked red.
Yeah, I thought it looked
Wait,
red
do
too.
you think I'm like a gray glowing fish?
Yeah. What color is Fluval?
Gray.
Okay, well, that's fine. Plausible deniability points out that it's red because of communism,
Yes.
which is also the real reason.
Yes. Which we are fully against because we have a lot of stock in late stage capitalism. Who will survive?
Yeah, it's like how they're definitely gonna.
No one.
Yeah, exactly. Flora is not captive. Green things are red sometimes, and red things are sometimes gray. That's just how it goes.
It's very true.
But let's see our leaderboard, because 80, you got that correct, but they can still bring some chaos, as it did. Pug is now up in second
Oh
place. Jas Tyronson in third. Stephen Premmel in fourth. Toilet Earth Carl in fifth, but not Ryan Johnso has the highest answer streak in a row of 7, meaning they have only gotten 4 answers incorrect.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Plausible deniability cheering for Pug.
Wow.
Let's see if that audience support guides Pug to the right answer in the next question. Where was Cervantes when he wrote the prologue to Don Quixote? Was he in a bar, in a museum, in a jail, or in his famous windmill farm? Have you read Don Quixote, Pug? You big
No,
reader?
but I've been in jail a few times, you know.
I'm not surprised.
You know the old saying. It's like my daddy, executive assistant Pug used to say. Look, you can shit in the woods as much as you want, but you know you're gonna end up in the slammer once or twice.
Yes.
That, I mean, it's hard to argue with that, but you got it correct. 9 of you did. He was in jail. Cervantes' day job was as a tax collector, and he was jailed twice for, quote, mathematical irregularities, unquote. And it was during his time in the slammer that the idea came to him. Let's check our leaderboards, where there's no mathematical irregularities, as Toilet Earth Carl is up in 4th place, and 3A players just hit answer streak. A 3 in a row.
Wow.
I think we should just move on to question number 13, Unlucky 13 here. And what is that? Oh, that's a double points round. After shooting in Bart's Trans Bay tube, the SF Chronicle called which director frail, bearded, and enormously talented? Was that James Cameron, George Lucas, Martin Scorsese, or John Waters?
I like that they put frail first.
First? Yeah, I like the order in which they described whoever this is about.
Yeah.
Talent being the last thing that merits noticing. 5 of you got it correct. It was, in fact, George Lucas. He was only 25 years old when he shot part of THX 1138 in the tube in 1969. Nice. The tube didn't open to the public until 1974. Flora is not captive. Flora is not captive, making a good point. Humans are frail above all else.
Yeah.
Plausible deniability raising that George was frail at 25, which, yes, he that's sort of a recurring theme in his young life, complete with the car accident that made him abandon his dream of becoming a race car driver and instead becoming a filmmaker.
Yeah.
But let's see whose brains were
It's like
strong.
what I used to tell Intern Poodle. You know, you gotta put some kibble in that belly if you don't want to look frail. You know.
Whiz-paced Intern Poodle.
Yes,
But
and
look, Lav Wolf is now on the leaderboard. Welcome, Lav
welcome,
Wolf.
Lav Wolf. And Premal pointing out that George Lucas had heart attacks while filming Star Wars, which is true, and that's actually the reason he didn't direct Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my god.
He didn't because it was just too stressful for him, which, fair enough.
Wow.
But speaking of filmmaking, let's go to question 14, shall we? Which iconic film noir featured the line, "All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up"? Is that Double Indemnity, Sunset Boulevard, The Maltese Falcon, or Blade Runner? Yeah, you know what's funny? I said The Maltese Falcon because I was just talking about Star Wars, so it shifted me to saying Millennium Falcon like Han Solo.
Falcon?
Instead of the Maltese Falcon.
Falcon?
How do you say that word, Pug? Falcon? Falcon?
Are they the same thing?
Oh, yeah, they're the same thing. 2 words that mean the same thing. I just thought it was funny that Star Wars made me say it differently. It was, in fact, Sunset Boulevard. Nora Desmond says the line at the end of the movie while in the throes of delusion. Falcon from the Is that Falcon or Falcon? Oh, Happy Rogue 10 asking, did Intern Poodle go groomed nicely or mangy AF?
Mangy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Mangy.
Well, you know, he put in a work order for some clippers, and you know, never saw the clippers. I don't
Seems
know.
like maybe all of you should stop trusting that work orders are going to get you what you want. They have a real, Premal meant Falcon, like weird at Falcon Yankovic.
Falcon Yankovic.
But let's see the leaderboard. Happy Rogue up into 4th place with that, but Ryan Johnso, not Ryan Johnso, has an answer streak of 10 correct answers in a row. Definitely still beatable, but this is a tough game. Pug, how are you feeling about trivia as we're over halfway through?
You know, well, it's like my uncle, chief financial officer Pug used to say, you know, every tail curl that goes on, there's another roll in the stomach, you know?
I mean, that's just a thinker, you know? Like, yeah.
Sure?
It's so true. It's just so true.
This is why we spaced all the dogs.
Because they made these great witty observations. Like, these are deep thoughts.
Yep, they definitely are, Fluval.
Yeah, exactly, Happy Rogue 10. So wise.
Yep.
Like,
Yes, Fluval, you are
I don't,
correct.
you know, what if,
Correct,
like,
Fluval.
have you ever thought about the, like, tails are called tails because they follow you?
Well, if you want, I can try to repair the exponential dread machine, but you know we're gonna have to put in a work order for a couple. A couple. Let's see. We're gonna need at least one photon realigner.
You better fix the existential dread machine. That is one of the cornerstones of our business.
I'm trying to. I'm working on it with Jack. You know Jack? Yeah, intern Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah, that guy. You and me have been working on it for a while.
We have spaced him. Oh my god.
That groan was me remembering intern Jack Russell Terrier right before you said it, and it just like sinking into my brain.
We spaced him.
Not Jack.
We spaced
But I actually heard Jack was okay and got sent back in time and became the star of hit TV show Frasier.
Yep.
And Wishbone as well. Every Jack Russell you've ever seen.
He got shot through a wormhole.
He got shot through a wormhole.
Yeah. To some distant
part of the
galaxy.
universe.
On a TV show. A living TV show.
You know who else has been on living TV shows?
What?
The subject of our next question. The iconic wrestler known as The Undertaker's real name is Randall Poffo, Paul Levesque, Mark Calloway, or Dwayne The Undertaker Johnson. Seen here is funeral home things. You know, hashtag just funeral home things.
Wow.
Wow, 3 of you got it correct. It is Mark Calloway. Paul Levesque is Triple H, the bad boy of WWE, the game himself. And Randall Poffo is actually the real name of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Never let go, Jack.
I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
He did quantum leap.
He did. He quantum leapt. And
After
hopefully...
he got shot through the wormhole, he quantum leapt.
And hopefully the next leap will be his leap home. This is Stephen Premel's favorite trivia. I'm glad. I'm glad. The 3 of you got it correct. Let's see who those 3 are on this leaderboard. Oh, they were Pug, Toilet Earth Carl, and Happy Rogue. And Pug now has a streak of 6 correct answers in a row. And I believe not Ryan Johnson's streak has been broken. I agree, Happy Rogue. Maybe we'll get him Scott Bakula. But Pug is catching up. Let's see.
Yeah, I knew that one. I used to watch a lot of wrestling with some intern boxer.
Oh, of course, Intern Boxer is a big fan of sports entertainment.
Big fan of wrestling.
We spaced him with his TV.
Oh, yeah, he can still watch it out in space. We're not cruel.
No, oh my god.
We're like
Well,
entertainingly cruel, but
Yeah.
not pointlessly cruel.
No.
We would never deprive someone of television.
Oh my god. We're not monsters.
No, we're not monsters.
We just destroy Earths.
Yeah, for fun and profit, especially
Yeah.
profit.
Especially Prophet.
Oh, wasn't there a wrestler whose persona was Scott Bakula? And if not, how do we make that happen? There have been multiple wrestlers who are space aliens, and so there's probably been a time traveler wrestler, but I want to see Scott Bakula. It just needs to happen. Get on it, Stephen Premel. Go buy WWE.
Yes.
While you're out making these deals to reshape sports entertainment, let's go to our next question.
I mean,
DNA has what kind of structure? Fractal, double helix, crystalline, or pear-shaped? As when things go pear-shaped. Seen here is someone with DNA. Ha! Oh, you got that. That was one. That
Good
was
job.
one that was a
Good
test of your
job.
reflexes.
Good job.
Because, of course, with this, the quicker you answer, the higher you score. How high did you score? Oh. 3 in a row. Happy Rogue is back in the game, but everyone's position stayed stagnant. As we go to our next question. Which is a multi-select, so be on your toes. As seen in Wild Wild Country, the Rajanishis did what as part of their attempt to rig a 1984 county election? Did they poison local salad bars, form a big tent coalition with other politicians, poison local commissioners, or falsely register their pets as voters? Which of these did they do in their attempt to win? Yes,
Now,
for fun and profit it does.
if you're gonna try to ask me to get the
That's
poison
true.
vats back online, you know that's not happening.
The poison vats are offline?
The
Yeah,
poison vats are offline.
have you Have you seen the state of our lab recently?
I don't go to the
Yeah,
lab.
no, intern Labradoodle. Have you seen the state of her recently?
There's a lot of ice on her now as she's been exposed to the cold vacuum of space.
Yep.
Oh, Jess Fats in
State of our
Montgomery.
lab.
So the Rajneeshis were a group in
Yes.
Oregon in the 70s who took over the town of Antelope, Oregon, and renamed it after their like charismatic leader and guru and cult leader.
Yes.
It's a very good documentary. I recommend it. But 6 of you
Very
got
much.
both of it correct. As
Great
documented
place
in
to
Wild
people.
Wild Country and on Wikipedia, the answer is everything to do with poison.
Yes.
They were just trying to like eliminate voters who
Yep.
wouldn't vote for them because they knew they couldn't actually win through popularity.
Yep.
It is real messed up. They're bad people.
They're bad people, and honestly, their aims were pretty different from late-stage capitalism, who will survive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did have to put the kibosh on that, but we were really into the whole poison stuff.
We were very into it, as we're into the leaderboard.
This girl is poison.
See, that's what we would do. We would just, yeah.
See, I could have been Tiffany.
Everything to do with poison. Tiffany didn't sing that. Is she toxic? Good question. Good question, Happy Rose Fan. But as you can see, Toilet Earth Carl is back with an answer streak of 3 in a row. Oh, she's actually venomous. Thank you for the correction, plausible
thank you.
deniability. People get those
Thank
confused
you.
quite often.
It's an important distinction.
You know what else is an important distinction? That's right. It's our next question. Which candy's name comes from the German word for peppermint? Is that Andes, Mentos, Pez, or Warheads? Seen here is candy that is not peppermint because it was hard to find stock images of peppermint candy that did not give the answer away.
What's your favorite candy, Intern Pug?
From Germany.
In general.
Anywhere.
Well, you know, because one of my buddies, intern German Shepherd, used to bring over a lot of Mentos, so I picked Mentos.
Oh, well, you were wrong.
But a
Whatever
lot of you
happened
were
to
wrong.
intern German Shepherd?
Yeah.
It was a hardworking pup if I ever
Oh,
met
we
one.
spaced,
Yeah,
we
we
spaced
spaced
him.
him.
But yeah,
We
the
spaced him.
Australian candies is an abbreviation. I just got so mad at Pug
Yes.
there. I got flustered. The
Yes.
Austrian candy,
dare you,
Pez, their name is an abbreviation of the word Pfefferminz. See, it's the P at the beginning, the E in the middle, and the Z at the end.
Plausible deniability's got it.
Yeah, plausible deniability's got it as well. I just think it's very funny that they were like, let's just take random letters from the word until we get something that... thank you, Kit Kat Critter. But let's see who knew that it was Pfefferminz. Well, we know it was only one person, but it's LaVolf.
LaVolf!
LaVolf
good
was the
job!
only one who got that correct, so congratulations, LaVolf. Exactly, I was mauling my
Oh!
words.
I just got it! LaVolf!
LaVolf. Yeah,
LaVolf!
yeah.
I got it.
LaVolf!
Get it? Did you get LaVolf?
It's good, it's like Wolf.
But it's also like Fluval.
LaVolf. Fluval. Oh my goodness.
Yes, right?
I
It's just
didn't get
Fluval
it.
backwards.
I didn't get that it was my name backwards.
Right?
I generally
It's
assume...
your mirror self, Fluval.
I generally assume all names are odes to how amazing and incredible I
They
am,
are,
but I
this
missed
is
it this one
directly
time.
your mirror self.
Thank you, best named person in this game. I hope you win, LaVolf, as we go to the next question. Here's our penalty. No one can steal my bones. I have so many bones.
So many puns.
San Francisco-based film studio American Zoetrope was co-founded by which filmmaking icons?
A surprising amount
Francis
of
Ford
puns.
Coppola, George Lucas, Ron Howard, or Steven Spielberg. And of course, George Lucas is the frail, bearded, and enormously talented filmmaker behind THX 1138.
Frail 25-year-old man.
I want to just I think if I can keep it up, I will exclusively refer to him as frail, bearded, and enormously talented filmmaker George Lucas. Oh yeah,
That's
maybe
a
it's
good
bones I
question,
own.
But whose bones?
I do own bones. It could be a lot of bones.
Fluval
Intern
has a lot of
Penelope's
bones.
bones.
And he has a bone to pick with you. Ha!
Fun fact, Cafe Zoetrope is based in the
is
basement of
retired.
American Zoetrope, and it is very hard to tell when they're open or not. But yeah, George Lucas is retired. And it was
But I
George
hear he
Lucas
still
and
does
Francis Ford
shows.
Coppola. He used to have a show. He hasn't done it for a little while. Pug would you like some bones if we have spares?
I mean, yeah, I can always do a good bone. Yeah. If you want to throw something over my way, that's fine. It's like what my great uncle, desk clerk Pug used to say. If you got your bones lined up, the folds will follow.
Did you say desk clerk Pug or desk cleric Pug?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were like a member of the holy bureaucracy.
It's like the old intern. What's Bernard? Intern Saint Bernard. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yes,
like
well.
he was the same thing before he was an intern too.
Speaking of, we spaced the bones.
We spaced.
So you can go fetch them outside if you
Bones.
want.
Go fetch them.
But I have an
Fetch!
extra
Oh my
Fluval
God.
fractal. Because Cafe Zoetrope, right there on the headquarters, is a beautiful place to engage in disgusting third-dimensional matter consumption.
Yes.
No, not Bernie. Not Bernie. Bernie's gone.
Bernie's gone.
Let's see who's
in
gone from the
space.
leaderboard. If anyone. Oh! Wow, LaVolf!
LaVolf!
LaVolf has the highest answer streak of 4 in a row and is in 4th place.
LaVolf!
As we are about to go to our final question, how do you feel about this?
Pug.
You can still win. I think, yes. Yeah, you can still win.
I'm just hoping that after this I can go, spend some time with, some of my grumble a little bit. Hoping to get some close time with Cock. Intern Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, that's haven't seen that guy in a while.
Cock. We spaced it.
We spaced it.
Cock. We spaced cock.
We spaced it. We spaced it.
I mean, you guys are with all your mumbo jumbo. Get me pretty. I'm seeing. I would be seeing red. I'm seeing gray. I'm seeing gray. Actually, later on, I'm probably gonna see Intern Greyhound later too.
I don't know if you've caught on to what we've done with a lot of the other ones, but
You can't teach an old dog new tracks.
we spaced him so he's zooming around the universe at
Yeah.
warp speed forever.
Yeah.
Let's just go to our final question now, huh? Yeah, it's time for the final question, which is a double points question. In which movie did a NASA employee accidentally travel back in time with his lookalike android? Was that Dark Star, Unidentified Flying Oddball, The Cat from Outer Space, or The Black Hole? And also, Stephen Premel's correct. Intern Pug's lack of recall is correct for how dog brains
Because
work.
he's a dog.
Because he's a dog. It's just how things work.
Yeah.
That's not true. I know. I met the new intern.
Who's that?
Intern Newfoundland.
Well, they had quite a short tenure as we spaced in from intern Newfoundland to another land,
Old Foundland.
Old Found Land,
Space.
which is space, the original land.
Yeah.
The land from which most matter came.
Yeah.
Except Grand Emperor Aquion,
That's
of course.
true.
Grand Emperor
That's
Aquion
right.
preceded
Well,
everything, in the Big
yes.
Bang even.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
The Big Bang was just like a filter misfiring
Yeah.
on Grand Emperor Aquion's tank.
Yeah.
So 5, 4, 3. Oh, 4 of you got it correct. Wow, I did not expect that. That is 1979's Unidentified Flying Oddball, which is an adaptation of a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, and was released in the UK as The Spaceman in King Arthur, and subsequently re-released in the US as A Spaceman in King Arthur's Court.
Huh.
Yeah, it's in no way clear that it's an Arthurian thing, but 4 of you got it correct. Let's see who that was. Oh, first, this is the poster
Oh.
for Unidentified Flying Oddball,
Huh.
which you get a little more of the sense of it having, some Arthur stuff, but still not a lot.
Yeah, not really.
Like, it could easily be Robin Hood
Yeah.
or any medieval story. I don't know why they call like it's such a. I'm disappointed that that title was wasted on a movie that it doesn't seem like it really fits because it's such a wonderful title
It's
for
a good
movie.
one, especially Chaos in the Cosmos.
Chaos in the Cosmos. Chaos, chaos, chaos in the cosmos. Chaos. But that was our final. First, Stephen Premmel. I agree with you. Like your titles to be literal, bed knobs and broomsticks. Boom, done. That's why this show is just grand trivia. It's trivia and it's grand.
Lion, Witch, Wardrobe. Done.
Done.
Chaos. Done.
Chaos. Done. Star Wars. Done.
Done.
Pug.
What?
Pug?
Yeah, I'm here.
Pug.
What's up?
Let's see.
Just I like that your
Who?
name is so literal. You're just like Intern Pug. You're a pug who's an
Yeah.
intern. It's just,
It's good.
it's good. But speaking of good things, huh?
Who's on the leaderboard?
In third place, 12 out of 20 correct. It's Lavolf.
Wolf!
In second, it's 12 out of 20 correct. It's Toilet Earth Carl.
Toilet Earth Carl.
And in first, with
Who's
17 out of
first?
20 correct, it is not Ryan Johnso. And in fourth place, it is of course Pug. And in fifth, it's Jas Tiredson. Congratulations, not Ryan Johnso.
Congratulations. So,
Oh, good point, Jess Vanson Montgomery. In some ways, everyone who is not Ryan Johnso won.
I suppose so. But you know who definitely didn't win?
Oh,
Can we wrap this whole shebang up? I gotta get back to work. Honestly, I'm
we
Oh.
can.
trying to
we
get this all
can,
fixed tonight.
Intern
Look, I
Pug.
got a date with this doll tonight. I kind of look for it, intern Dalmatian.
Well, you're going to be seeing them real soon.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Oh, okay,
seeing.
great. In the
Real
meantime,
soon,
can
real
you guys
soon,
get
Fluval.
on the work orders? I
Fluval.
swear. I mean,
Goodbye, Intern Pug! Space him. We did. Space,
We
space,
did.
space, 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 space.
Dad.
Space. His final frontier.
He's been spaced.
He's been spaced, and I've been Fluval.
And I've been Intern Kristie. And we're so excited that you joined us here today.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Plausible to my humility. And Laval.
Yes, and
Laval.
Lavolf.
Level.
And thank you, Stephen Premmel. Thank you, Kit Kat Critter. Thank
and
you.
Happy Rogue. And
Happy
Just
Rogue.
Fancy Montgomery.
Gas Fancy Montgomery.
And Redactron.
Redactron. MacBeer418. Flora is not a captive.
That one, definitely not.
Thank you all so much, Lindsay Premmel. Thank you all so much for joining us on this Flognar's Grand Trivia.
And join us next week for more Grand Trivia.
And enjoy your time with your planet unexploded because we will be seeing you.
Oh, the fifth dimension. How do I begin to explain this to someone who is so puny? Ha 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 ha. Unlike Fluval, of all the dimensions. Here he comes, swimming closer than farther away.